Mike Trout.
Leading off for the Mashers, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And we are underway. Here comes a pitch. Strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Brian Reynolds here. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Brian Reynolds.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Next pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. 1-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
And now the count filled up 3-2. The punch out there, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero. He's a guy who does it all. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Well struck, right field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the three-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
The next pitch misses, and that is ball one. Man at second. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach you'll hit for a high average as well.
Jimmy Fox takes a ball here as he stands in now. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that's outside.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 3.
No strike.
And it's fouled away. And that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and now the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Leading off for the Tigers.
The pitch.
The shortstop, Jimmy.
In for a strike.
Rollins.
Strike one. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. And now 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two now. And a a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty delivers. And there's a ball. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Kicks and deals. Popped up. Polanco settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Polanco.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. That one missed. 1-2 now. On the ground. And it goes just foul. The 1-2. That one drifts inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Over to Ruth. And Polanco is out. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
They say it went. 2 down, nobody on. And it's 1-1. Kicks and fires. Fouled off. He was late. Swung on, belted. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in Denver, top of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
The second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
And a pitch. And misses inside. Johnson. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. The wind to kick, the 2-0. And now 3-1.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
And he deals. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Strike 2. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Polanco gets his lead at first with nobody out. Makes the grab, 1 down. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Hank Aaron takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. The pitch. Ball one there. Here's a 1-1. Good eye in that spot. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. A 2-run shot, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Roy Halladay now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
In terms of that consistency, making an all-star game in 21 straight seasons is a pretty good indicator of what a steady player Hank was.
The count is 1 and 2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 away. Here's Mike Trout.
27. Mike Trout.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. And here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Leading off.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. There's a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Line drive, caught. Man at first, and the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field.
Guerrero.
In there, and it's 0-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 0-2. Good eye right there. Trout leads off first with 1 away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 2 away now. So digging in, Lou Gehrig. Big time power.
Lou Gehrig.
And Gehrig hit cleanup for that famed Murderers Row lineup as the Yankees were rolling off one World Series title after another. Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed.
And 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Swing and a tapper. And he grabs it, foul. The 2-2. Up the middle, and it gets by him. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So 2 on with 2 away. Now here is Jimmy Fox. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. The 1-0. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Here's the 2-2. Up the middle. They take the force out. That ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Brian Reynolds.
The
pitch.
Brian Reynolds.
And ball 1.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning threw a lot of pitches.
Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. Kicks and deals. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Now Vladimir Guerrero.
Now batting, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And forget it. He sends it out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip. And here is Babe Ruth.
The first baseman, number 3.
Swings through
Babe
that one. 0-1. Just off the inside edge.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-0. And now Jimmy Fox. Good contact guy, good defender.
Jimmy Fox. Your attention, please.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
74.
1 down, base is empty. And that's outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Right-handed reliever. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And here's a 3-2. Guerrero on the move. He's got it. Out number 2. So up next, Jorge
Now
Polanco. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
Polanco.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Just missed. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. And now here is
Leading
number
off for
74.
the Tigers. Your attention, please.
Clearly
Now
down in
coming
this
into
ball
pitch
game, and you
hit.
can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
0-1. The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The batter.
So digging in,
The
Jimmy
shortstop.
Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Polanco takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Jorge Polanco goes deep, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-2.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Now batting, third base.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
And a foul ball. And the 0-1.
1-1.
Slow roller to third. Hank picks it up, sends it across to first, and Ramirez is set down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. And he's already singled in this game.
Trout.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now
Back here at the ballpark, start of the fourth.
Low.
Seager stands in now.
No ball.
The pitch. And that one handled. Gets it to first. And Seager is set down. Next to hit, Hank Aaron.
Now batting,
This guy with
the
big time
third baseman,
power and an
Hank
elite defender.
Aaron.
First offering misses the mark. And of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. Here comes a pitch. That misses. Ball two.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
1 strike.
The 3-1. Yeah, there's the strike. And it's not all about the home runs. It's RBIs, total bases. Hank did everything you'd want in the middle of the order guy. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling
Now
around the
batting,
plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Drops a bunt down the first base side. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Trout.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. Hank stands at second with 2 gone.
Now pitching, Josh Hader.
The pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And that one gets away at the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2-2 now. Just missed. And a payoff pitch. Guerrero, as he glides to his left, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Leading off
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And now the 0-1. And a good eye there. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. And they're chipping away. It's 6-3. Here's some real power at the plate. Vladimir Guerrero went down on strikes his first time through.
Guerrero.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Smash to the left side. Tosses to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
The first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
Gehrig.
Goes without saying, one of the biggest legends of the game here in Gehrig, probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
Next pitch inside. Now 2-0. Left-hand hitter waits. And it is 2-1. In 1929, Gehrig slashed 300, 431. His career tells you about what kind of player he was. Seager fires over to first. 2 away. And now Jimmy Fox.
Number 3.
He's 0 for 1.
Jimmy Fox.
And Gehrig only drove in 125 runs in that subpar 1929 season. This guy was an RBI machine. He held the record for career grand slams as well for 75 years.
And that's the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and now Brian Reynolds.
Leading off for the Mashers, the left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
And a pitch. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. The lefty to 1-0. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. That misses off the outside edge. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. And down on strikes. And there's one down. So up next, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next pitch is outside. At the belt and fires. There's a strike. The 1-2. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
In there for strike one. Now 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Here's a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Dives and it gets by. Around first, digging for two. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And his third hit of the game is a triple.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. Clearly didn't want to mess with them right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
First and third, 2 away. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. A strikeout and a walk. 2 on, 2 outs. Little chopper rolls foul. Hader. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. Next one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss. You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So 2 down. Now it's Corey Seager. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 outs. Now one missed.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Stays alive. The 1-2. Lays out. He's got it. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting, Eddie Rosario.
Halliday back to work. Liner snagged at first. So the batting order turns over. And here is Jimmy Rollins. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Swings through that one. 0-1. And there's a ball.
1-0.
1-1 now. And a foul ball left side. Righty to the plate. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now. 2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit.
Polanco.
Here's a high chopper. Over to Ruth. And Polanco is out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now pitching, Jevon Williams.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in is the speedy Hank Aaron.
The third baseman, Hank
The wind of the
Aaron.
pitch. Just off the outside edge, Williams. He's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations. Those high leverage spots, it seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in.
Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle, just a little bit different.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 7-3. Here's the pitcher, Roy Halladay.
Roy Halladay.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the
Now
pitcher,
coming in to pinch
Ken
hit.
Griffey Jr.
Ken
The
Griffey
mental
Jr.
approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
So digging in, Mike Trout.
Trout.
First pitch, and he just misses. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive. And that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
Alvarez under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying
The
closed.
left fielder, number
If he
10,
does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Reynolds stands in now and watches strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And just hacking like you used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
That misses. And the count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Righty delivers. That one just misses. There goes Junior. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Camilo Doval. Trying to protect this lead.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Ramirez.